Welcome everyone to the Fantasy Sanctuary. I am Tyler, your humble host, aka Emo Cowboy. It is week 16. It's the playoffs. It's the semifinals. It's time to win and get to the championship game. Let's get into it. We're going to be drafting a bunch of underdog contests, setting lineups, answering your start set questions, and anything else you have on your mind. Christmas related. Just saw the new Sonic movie. Lots of thoughts. We're going to get into everything because we got 2 hours until kickoff. So let's get into it. Let's hang. Let's vibe. Let's have a good time. And most importantly, let's get some money. All right, let me get everything set up. Been a chaotic morning. How is everyone else doing this AM? Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. Following up into the Christmas week, I'm gonna get some music going. Gonna get the screen share going. My God, we could be more organized, couldn't we? If you have start sit questions, we will get into them. Drop them with your scoring settings, since that is a tradition weekly here on the Sanctuary. Okay. Appreciate you, Star Kindler. How you doing? How you feeling about your sweats? We have 2 games in the books so far for the semifinals. No one really burying anybody yet, which is lovely. Derrick Henry having a monster of a game, but not getting a touchdown. So seems like the best outcome you could hope if you didn't have Derrick Henry. And if you did, you feel pretty good, but you wish you would have scored 30. It is what it is. Is that better? That looks a little bit better. Okay. And as far as contests this week, let's get into a BR. I'd like to draft at least one of these. It is 30K to first. All right, there we go. Oh, how's everybody doing? Christmas coming up. All right, so drawing the 6th spot, Patrick Barnes YouTube in our slate. How's it going? It is week 16, of course. My God, it just feels like you're alive, but you're hoping guys go off and they don't drop duds. You're wondering, do I start Kendre Miller? Do I start Patrick Taylor? What are the 49ers going to do? Will Debo matter at all? Questions abound. Eruption spots in Bucks and Dallas, seemingly awesome. Thad, welcome, buddy. How did you enjoy watching Xavier Worthy completely dust Hollywood Brown, who did look really good, and he was getting fed? Unfortunately, that sideline pass right out of his 5'9" fingers isn't. And as a fellow 5'9" bro, you wished he would have caught it. But it was good to see him back in town. Josh saying, just sent on Discord, starts the question, but obviously, if you're here, I'm going to give you the full attention. Half PPR need 2 from Breece Hall, Ken Walker, Ramondre Kendre, and Brian Robinson. I know, Rob. I know. Okay, so Josh, as far as this goes, hard to trust Ken Walker coming off. He's kind of touchdown or bust, and Charbonnet is live. Here, hold on. The dog wants to go outside. That's Milo, by the way. Everybody say hi to Milo. All right, go Chase. Go Chase. All right. So it's probably Breece Hall, and then it's open to interpretation. I saw that the Buffalo game's like -2 Fahrenheit right now. So definitely probably like a run script, but he can, it can get out of hand quickly. So you like the dump offs. That said, Gibson's been really involved lately. Hard not to say Brian Robinson. So as far as, let me pull up some projections. Kendre Miller, it's probably Brian Robinson in half PPR because he's gonna see more of the work. Yeah, it's definitely over Kendre. And then what was your other option? Walker or Stevenson? Let me check. I can get some music going to fill. Where is? Let's see. Yeah, Stevenson's probably got a better bet to get some mop-up duty. We're on the clock. Let's see. Chase Brown projects so well. I kind of want double RB here. Amon-Ra is nice. Leverage off of Gibbs. Adams would be nice to have, but I feel like I've got plenty of options to build things out. It's kind of a chalky duo, but both guys project to really just smash. I'm sure projections are going to like Walker. you typically see a little bit of a dip for guys coming off of calf, and Charbonnet taking some of the pass game workload, and this like the Minnesota offense probably projects to score a lot, and so you worry about keeping pace. So, and Jesus Christ, I think I lean Stevenson, but Walker's attached to the better offense, and the total for Brian Robinson is better than Walker. Yeah, I see. That's where it's tough. Thad, we're doing Battle Royale real quick, just to talk slate stuff, and then we'll probably do some of the side contests. I'll be doing a little bit of everything. If you have something specific you want me to draft, let me know. He is just getting started. So, Josh, I'd say Breece Hall locked in definitely because his workload's not going to ramp up to totality, but he still has outs, pass game, run game. The team total and the total offensive scoring environment's nice. Ken Walker, Ramondre, and Kendra are all going to share workload. Brian Robinson's probably got the best workload there. His pass game involvement's not. Yeah, it's good problems to have. I mean, we're all kind of in these similar spots. So projections say Ken Walker. Minnesota seems like a hard matchup for running backs, though, and he's kind of like touchdown or bust. So I lean. Ramondre is getting stuff taken away from the Antonio Gibson side of it. I have a hard time wanting to say Kendra with the Spencer Rattler stuff. Similarly, so I feel like Brian Robinson and Ken Walker are similar bets, but Brian Robinson's better bet for workload, and at least the offensive environment is there. So I kind of want to get away from the projections because the vibes say that Ramondre, it's either Ramondre or Brian Robinson. I'd say I worry that Antonio Gibson gets more of the work and catch up than Ramondre should. But Buffalo's been, let's go Ramondre and Breece. Buffalo's been a pretty decent matchup against, I like Jonnu over Kittle here. And then as far as wide receivers go, we could do T, Chase, and Burrow. Game script's not the best. I like Juwan a lot. Let's get Juwan and just figure it out. Yeah, so Josh, final answer. I'd say Brian Robinson and Breece Hall. You have offensive matchup, defensive matchup. No. I said Ramondre, not Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson's going to get more of the work potentially, but if they do get out of hand, I can see, the pass game work going towards Philly's been a really good matchup. So Ramondre at least has pass outs, and it's probably going to be like a run-heavy game environment. Buffalo's been kind of weak. I like Brian Robinson, but he hasn't been like smashing anything. Yeah, it's probably Ramondre and Breece. Ramondre and Breece. Projections are for accountants, vibes only. Exactly. Yeah. So it's like negative 2 degrees in Buffalo. Buffalo's been pretty weak against running backs. We expect the Patriots to take more design runs away from Drake May and give them to Antonio Gibson and to Ramondre. Ramondre's been a workhorse off and on. It could be one of those games where, hey, it's really cold, ride the big guy. So yeah, probably Ramondre. And then yeah, Star Killer. Yeah, let me pull up the news. Also, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate everyone here. We're on our track to 3,500 subs. If we get there by the end of the year, I want to do like a nice little fun giveaway. So leave some comments below because I want to give the commenters extra entries into my surprise New Year's giveaway. Also, news for anyone chasing tight end streamers. Tyler Higbee expected to play a limited snap role coming off that ACL. Not surprising at all. He's probably more of a real life playoffs guy. So in your playoff best ball contests, Braylon Allen back, but back this week with Isaiah Davis. That said, both guys kind of nursing injuries. So Breece Hall's probably not going to cede as much work to either of those guys. Probably Isaiah Davis more, ramping up for a full workload. But he still projects to be the most healthy and best guy in that backfield, especially when it comes to pass roll. And the Tony Pollard stuff really throws a wrench in things. I think Spears is still very viable in PPR stuff, and he's still getting return work. So, like as far as like special teams, rando touchdowns are concerned, and if Tony Pollard aggravates the ankle and leaves early, which we've seen happen at least once or twice this year, you're in a good spot. So we talked about the T stuff. Jaden coming back around. I still like Jaden in the vacuum. We don't take naked quarterbacks often enough. DJ Moore versus Detroit feels super nice. Darnold's in a big spot. So do we take naked Jaden in a tough matchup versus Philly, but he does have his legs. He has his legs. Or do we take a stacked Caleb? No, Caleb went, huh? Yeah, Caleb went. Let's take Nick and Jaden. All right, so that's our first stream BR this morning. I want pieces of the Chicago thing. I'd like stacks. I'd like bringbacks. But in a big contest like this, sometimes all you need is some chaos to work out as well. And Naked Jaden can get there if he's just rushing the touchdowns and everything else is kind of getting clamped down. You're very welcome, Josh. Appreciate your hard questions every week. Gets my brain going. Excuse the hat hair, bad head, whatever you want to call it. Let me get some banners up if you have questions. And then let's see. Actually, hold on. I have it on sub only, so I don't have to do that. Do that. All right. Selection-wise, we've got goal line stand. Those are 12-person drafts. Let's do something small field. Onside kick is 3,300 entrance. I think I did a flea flicker, and those are 10-person, so that's fun, random stuff. We'll probably do a flea flicker. Let's see. Yeah, flea flicker and 2-minute drills could be fun. 6-person versus 10-person. We'll do a 6-person because we were just in that, and then I'll do another 10-person. I enjoy the more random stuff. Let's see. Rory, Tyler apologizing for the bed hair when not one strand is out of play. Oh, brother. What do you mean not one? Well, lucky for me, I've got like messy shit, but I'm a perfectionist, and 3 hand comb overs have fixed it a little bit. You're right. It's called, Rory. It's called standards. My standards for hair are higher than your average person's. Like all this mess in the back, not a fan. Like I don't like that. Luckily, you tease it enough, and it stays in place. Oh, hold up. Did you get in? I'll get another one and then swap the screen, Thad, if you're not in it. Thad, tell me which one you want to do. I'll multi-table. Hey, Bateman getting a touchdown after being in a walking boot, but then nothing more. So, Rory, I want to hear from the Ravens fans how they feel about that game. Because it feels like Pittsburgh was moving the ball pretty easily, but then they get those nice turnovers from Russ. Yeah, the fumble luck, and then that pick 6 was nice. Outside of that, probably a really close game with the Ravens. I was really expecting a little bit more spicy defense, and they moved the ball pretty well considering they didn't have what are these ranks? I thought it was 6-person. Oh, is it just early slate stuff? Is that why? Oh, it's the late slate. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, we'll take Justin Jefferson. You want to do a playoff best ball contest, Thad? I was trying to do some main slate stuff. Can I do that? Can I do that towards the end? Would that satisfy you? How about 11 o'clock Central, 12 o'clock Eastern? I don't know what time zone you're in. Can we do that in like 20, 30 minutes? So I need to wrap my head around main slate before we jump into it. But we got 2 hours. So is that what do I want to say? Is that wet your whistle? We dropped 3 and recovered them all. Washington took 1 from Mr. Limited. I like that. And then yeah. Hate what happened to Justice, man. Hope he's okay. He was looking real fucking good. I had him in a couple contests going. I was really hoping he'd get some good work. And getting ahead of me. Now, that said, I'll probably go live tomorrow and hang out. I need to catch up on streams. It's been crazy busy, but hoping to go live tomorrow. Ooh, no, we're gonna take Jennings. So we can definitely rip some playoff stuff. I know Tom's wanting to get on stream and rip some playoff stuff too. So I can definitely do that tomorrow with that, and then some other stuff. All right, here. Do we want to do a 3 wide receiver? I think that's viable to do 3 wide receiver over 2, and then if we do that, what are our options? Metcalf getting some good coach speak, but Addison projects much better than those guys. JJ96 saying building a team around Rudolph because why not? I don't mind it. In 12 mans, in 6 mans, probably a little thin. But if you're gonna do like one weird one, yeah, why not? DFS makes a lot more sense, obviously, because like price is better. Also, do you like? Hold on, I'll get more of this. I'm a Kamara juking a Lions defender in the background. I think the Rudolph thing's sneaky nice for the running backs, Ridley and Chig, as far as volume and catchable shit goes. So don't mind it at all. In fact, that said, I'll do another main slate, and I'm gonna try to mix in some Ridley, some Chig, in those guys. Let's see. Okay. What do we have in the hopper? Oh, we're on the clock. Ramondre as our main running back makes sense more than those other guys. And then tight end Hawkinson. What are our quarterback options? Okay, Hawkinson goes. I like Strange for the volume. And then as far as stacks go, we pushed quarterback a lot. Naked's not the worst. I don't want to take Mac. Tua comes back around, that's fine. Probably May in garbage time. Wait, did Rudolph go before? I'm confused. Perhaps stupid. Okay, just stupid. That's fair. All right, hold on. Christmas script. I mean, Rudolph was famously pretty good last year around Christmas. Where's the fucking... There we go. They've updated some of the stuff behind the scenes. Let's get some music. I want some music. There we go. Music while we draft in chat. So yeah, playoffs wise, you feel good about players not pairing you yet. Guys like the Bengals, the Lions, hell, even the Bears in their best matchup all year with the decimated Detroit Lions. All guys that can drop absolute fucking nukes. All right, we're on the clock. We either take Mac Jones to stack with Brenton Strange in a nice matchup versus Jacksonville, or we do Drake May. Hard not to do Drake May. Okay, Thad. What are we drafting? Main slate, late slate, early slate, whatever. You want to do BR? You want to do onside kick for the early slate? Do you want to do... I was thinking the flea flicker. What say you? Good luck, JJ. If you have any questions or vibes, whatever, good luck in your matchup. Good luck with your tinkerings. Good luck with your Rudolph stacks. Main slate. Okay, yeah. So what do you want? You want BR? You want 2-minute drill? What's up, the what? How you doing, man? Getting to enjoy all those best ball guy late streams. Look at all these friends and families. Making me nut. All right. Flea flicker. Okay. Oh, I already did it. Oh, I forgot it was single entry. Fuck me. Fuck my ass. Sorry, that apparently I did my flea flicker. That must have been my Josh Allen team early in the week. Moppy. What else we got? BR it is. For main slate. I'll wait for confirmation, Thad. By the way, new Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Very fun, very cool. As an avid Sonic fan growing up, comic books, video games, merchandise, etc. It's been nice to see the franchise make a comeback from being absolute dog shit the last 10 years or so with the movies. They did a very good job making Shadow the Hedgehog look and seem very cool. Keanu was a great casting. Recreated a lot of awesome visuals from the games, from the comics. A lot of good nods. They did it great. All right, you ready? Okay. What do we need the most? How many teams we got going in the semis before? What do we got going semifinals for everybody? Whether that's best ball, whether that's home leagues, whether that's main event drafts. What do we got going? What's the sweat today? I need. Also, yeah, let's not forget, folks. Let's not forget. This is the inaugural debut of Michael Penis in the Atlanta Falcons. Bless. Atlanta pieces are finally back alive. Because fucking fat dumpy Kirk Cousins couldn't move or throw to save his life. I think that's the way to do it. Just see what fucking makes it. I've had enough downtime to check exposures and stuff. You wish you had more Gibbs, but all in all, I feel like I've got enough good, decent pieces. If Spears has another good game, that would help a lot. But other than that, it's just pods are pods, and the game's gonna be chaos. Do I do Jamar Chase, Chase Brown, or Bijan? Wide receiver wise, ADP, I think I want Chase Brown. Because in mop-up duty, he's less game script dependent. I think guys I need. Yeah, it's gonna depend on pods, right? Couple decent shots. Had more Gus Edwards in. I think I've got 5 pre-draft, 3 in the big board, 17 post-draft, and 1 superflex team. So it's 20-something teams going in best ball land, and then 2 home leagues I've got matchups in that I'm kind of a dog in, and had more Gus Edwards advancing that helped than I thought, and then wild that Justin Herbert outscored Lamar this week. Justin Jefferson falling to us feels very nice. Although Devontae Adams has been on a fucking absolute tear. We'll do another one. Yeah, Devontae Adams has been fed like a goddamn alpha on his road to Hall of Fame stat padding. Richard, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Wait, oh, we got a Richard sighting. Nut. Richard makes me nut. I mean, the squeaky wheel with whatever's left over from feeding Adams on his Hall of Fame record padding. Richard, what do you like more this week, Bowers or Kittle? If you got gun to your head, gun to your, I guess it's YouTube, so I have to say, handheld, dangerous technology to your cranium. Like, I think I like Kittle more than Bowers. Just the, I mean, is that crazy? Yeah. Okay. You think so? And then Jonnu feels like the target ceiling, the theoretical target ceiling of Bowers, with the yak ability of Kittle. So I love Jonnu this week too, and all the fantasy points data. Shout out to the fantasy points guys. They had me on their drafter party. Drafter, barely know her. Friday night, which is part of the reason why I didn't make the stream. Doing 2 streams on Friday with all the shit I had to do. It's tough to sneak in there, but that was a good time hanging out with Jake and Ryan and Thomas. Pretty sure I called him Tom, because I'm used to that. Had a good time. If you didn't get to watch that, it was fun to talk main slate stuff and make Ryan and Jake very uncomfortable with how I am. Let's see. Kyron feels like a teardrop at running back. I said I wanted pieces of this, so I think we're going to go 3 wide receiver, which we don't normally do in these, but it feels very viable. We talked about this on the fantasy points thing, that in this slate, it feels like the wide receivers are very plentiful, which would mean you normally go 2 running backs to start, but I don't mind getting off of that, considering that ceiling-wise and projection-wise, it just doesn't feel as viable. And then as far as quarterback stacking is concerned, we have Darnold as an option, we have Naked Jaden, we have Caleb Skinny, and we have Michael Penis. Excuse me. Laporta as a nice little bring back feels good. Strange and Bowers feel like very similar plays of like shaky quarterback, pretty good volume, etc., etc. Richard, what you got going on in the semifinals? What are you sweating? What are we sweating, folks? I'll give you the vibes. Looking at the Coach Speak Index stuff. Yeah, I mentioned that a couple days ago. Coach Speak Index in his Discord mentions the Coach Speak quotes a day or two earlier, and they talked about a committee approach, which shouldn't shock anybody. Yeah. Which just means that it's going to be an ugly three-way committee with a bunch of shitty backs. 7 Dynasty Leagues, Home League redraft, and 6 DK best balls. Nice. Good luck. Hope you get a DK to the finals. That'd be fun. What's your highest? What's the highest amount on the line in the home leagues? I think for ours, it's just like there's $100 buy-in, so it's mostly for glory and padding the old Christmas wallet after all the gifts. What are you hoping for Christmas, and why is it some goddamn peace and quiet? Such an old man. Okay, let's see. Caleb to DJ Moore with the rushing stuff feels nice. And then you've got Darnold, who's had a really high. Justin Jefferson's my first round pick, so I think we're gonna go Darnold on this one. I mean, let's be honest. The bragging rights and the glory. All right, Thad. I'm gonna crank one open. Let me know when you're ready. Bragging rights and glory are much more worth it than money. Money's just nice. Year 14. Love that. 14-team league. Oh, this drafts must be brutal after round 4 or 5. Does that do kicker and defense, or is that like 3 or 4 flex spots? I gotta know what the chaos of this league is. And I love that, man. I've been trying to keep... I just can't keep league mates around for a long time. But I love to hear the leagues from them. And for those, like, I assume you've got like a punishment, right? You got to have like a punishment for like a friend league going for a long time. That'd make it utmost fun. People are asking for an underdog slip. Okay. All right, then. 3, 2, 1. You have a 6-second delay, so I'll wait. I think I gave you just enough time to get in. I don't see your username, so I can try again, and I can multi-table. We're playing fucking Ring Around the Rosie with Thad. Okay, Richard's saying it's QB, 2 running backs, 3 receivers, tight end, kicker, defense. Yeah. Fucking. I'm gonna leak this year with fucking kicker defense again. It fucking drives me nuts. All right, we're going to build a slip for some folks after these drafts. Thad, you better be in this one. Thad, where are you, you fucker? I don't see you in either of these drafts I'm in. Unless I forgot what your username is. The loser has to organize next year's draft and do draft order video and an outfit of the league's choice. I like that. Organization's such a pain in the ass. That's such a good punishment. All right, we have the 101 in this draft. Can y'all see? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, and then we're going to swoop fucking titties. All right, we're getting Gibbs in both of these BR drafts, which is nice because... Jesus. Okay. The wrong fucking button. All right, so we get Gibbs from the 102 and Gibbs from the 101, which is nice because I haven't gotten a lot of Gibbs at all in these main slates. I threw you off. I counted down to 3, and then I gave you 6 seconds for the stream delay, which is about 10 to 12 seconds. How about you message me when you get in, and then I'll jump in. I have the delay. You don't. I'll try again in a sec. I'm going to finish these 2. I'll build a slip, and we'll jump back in. Eventually, we'll get in a draft together, Thad. Let's see. Coming up on the clock, I think Adams over the tight ends makes a lot of sense here. I want to capture that big-ass ceiling, and I'll get one of Bowers, McBride, or Kittle. I think I want Kittle more. The elusive Thad, bro. Richard, yeah, so in one of my leagues, our loser league, over for sure. I mean, I think his, ooh, we get McBride, nice. I mean, Gibbs, Chicago's been very, very susceptible to between the tackles runs. Gibbs is explosive. Now Gibbs is getting all of the receiving work, which was like, what, 6 to 8 targets a game the last 4 or 5 weeks for the Lions? They're not really going to use Craig Reynolds that much outside of like change of pace stuff. If Gibbs like rips off an 80-yard run or whatever, and then needs a breather for like 1 or 2 plays, they said he's going to get all the work. So, considering consolidating all the work in a really good matchup. I mean, my God, I expect Gibbs to have like, I would set his fantasy outpoint half PPR at like 22.5. All right, we're getting Gibbs and Adams again. So to differentiate the combo, do we go Kittle or do we go Thomas? I want some Brian Thomas. They've been feeding him. He's got an awesome matchup. We can punt tight end a little bit. So yeah, I mean, Gibbs' ceiling is just so fucking stupid high. He's explosive. He's going to get all the work on an awesome offense. I mean, I don't see any way he fails. I just see a way where he, if he doesn't crack 26, people are going to be disappointed. And I'm genuinely frightened for any pod I'm in with him. And I'm going up against him in a couple leagues too, where it's just like, dude, in PPR or half PPR, I'm terrified that he's gonna. I think like 135 yards, 2 touchdowns, like 5 catches is like well within like 60 to 70% likelihood. How stupid would it be to go double tight end? Very stupid. We're gonna go more again. And then we gotta plan what we're gonna do. Do we do 3? I kind of like Jones, Jennings. Yeah, let's do 3 receivers with Jennings. And then we can do Goff, Caleb, Kyler. I mean, I bet my house on over 20 points in every format for Gibbs, including standard. I mean, what's his underdog line? We're on the clock. We're gonna go 3 receivers with Jennings. Yeah. So Underdog has his rushing yards at 91.5. His rush receiving 125.5. They just took his rushing line off the board. And they have him at 20.05 fantasy points. And I'd be smashing the over. But higher. We will make a slip here in a little bit. Because I think that'd be fun to have a stream slip. I've got some ideas. What's coming up? All right, so this Gibbs team, I think, would be smart to do. Where is you? There is you. I think doing a 3 receiver, a 3 receiver build. Cook coming all the way down is nice. We did take Cook. I will do a double Jared Goff build. Let's see, Hawkinson or Strange. I'm gonna go Strange. Get the Jacksonville double. Let's see. We're on the clock here. Gibbs, Moore, Murray falls. Let's do a Jared Goff skinny. And bet that Gibbs gets a lot in the receiving game. It looks like we're going to do the same thing in this one. Which is probably stupid. But how stupid is it, really? Richard asking favorite deep sleeper dart throw today. Okay, so main slate, if you're doing drafts or DFS or whatever, Jennings is just way underpriced. In good health games for Purdy and in good weather games, Jennings has been crushing as far as dart throws are concerned. JMO in a huge scoring matchup. And then let me look at what do we got. I'd say, who would we consider a sleeper? Mooney, I gave a shout out to. I think he's a sleeper just because people are afraid, but the matchup is nice. DeAndre Swift did get some pretty good coach speak about targets. Downs again, just match up and roll, and you just hope the volatility swings its way. Malik Washington been getting some really strong usage. In PPR leagues, you could do a whole lot worse. And Scott Fishbowl, he's awesome considering the return work he's got. Outside of that, probably I'm scrolling way down. Trey Tucker versus Jacksonville with his deep ability. They give him some rushes. Running back room's kind of banged up, and AOC back. There are worse dart throws on the board. And then at running back, I think Spears is still viable. Madison, probably a game script he can stick in. So I think there's worse bets for goal line stuff. Roshan versus Detroit, for now he's back and he's vultured touchdowns before. So in standard or half PPR leagues, there's worse. Algier for just getting 8 to 12 touches against a really soft matchup with a rookie. I think Algier is not a bad dart throw at all. And then maybe like Isaiah Davis for pass work. Outside of that, I'd say I think Chiga Conquo as a tight end with Rudolph in, pretty solid. I'd feel pretty good about him from a target standpoint and a target quality standpoint. Can't touch any of the Rams tight ends with Higbee doing 20 to 30 snaps today. And I guess Michael Mayer's not the craziest for like DFS cheap guy. Just considering how they've kind of like spread targets around. All right, let's build a quick slip today. Let's see. Early on, I want to get Jennings in here. I feel like his, like I said, in his healthy splits with Purdy and the weather, it's been not even close. So tempted to ladder this, and I will. So let's ladder to 79.5. And then what do we got for Patrick Taylor? So they're expecting like 1 or 2 catches for Taylor and not a ton of rushing yards, which I think makes sense. Let's get some good lines. I mean, Caleb Williams should go over this pass prop, right? Right? Like he's got it, right? Jesus. I mean, the Detroit defense is so bad. They just looked so out of fucking sorts. But Brian Flores is good. The San Francisco thing is weird. The Jahmyr Gibbs thing, it's like there's nothing you feel real good about here. Swift, like I said, he got some pretty positive pass game work talk. What was the quote exactly? I like to try to use the coach speak to try to get some edges. Clement, welcome to the stream. Asking, start sit, PPR flex, Cup, Jennings, or Johnny Smith. If it's not tight end premium, it's probably, for me, it's between Jonnu and Jennings. Probably Jennings, but I really like Jonnu this week a lot. Let me check. As you can see, let's see. Oh, hold on. Checking my. Yeah, I think Jennings is such a strong play. Hard to go. I expect Jonnu to have a great game. Cup has like a great theoretical game, but I'm terrified physically of him and how he's just not been able to shake some of the coverage. So Clement, I'd say Jennings. I mean, like one of the better ceilings and floors with good matchups and good weather and a healthy Purdy. So definitely Jennings. Oh yeah, what was the coach speak quote on Swift? On DeAndre Swift's pass catching outlook versus the Lions, we had a couple opportunities in the first game we played them. I think you talk about having a matchup league, a team that plays a ton of man coverage, have an opportunity to get guys in different spots. Linebackers on tight ends, linebackers on running backs. So yeah, we might have a plan for it. He got 2 targets for 35 yards in the previous game. So with that coach speak stuff, I like the higher than 13.5, but Underdog just pulled it, those bastards. So we're going to try to pick it up again. Because he can get that in one play. Where'd it go? Where did it go? He pulled the yardage. Those fuckers. Let's see. First half receptions. First half receiving yards. Longest reception. The rush plus receiving yardage seems low given his ability to get the receiving yardage. I'll wait and see if they put up the receiving yards. There it goes. Yeah, now they're back. Because that correlates well with. So annoying. We have any guesses on who's going to break the slate today? Early favorites got to be like Gibbs, either of the Chases. Okay, they increased it by 1 yard. I don't mind sliding it to 19.5. We're going to do a slide, and then we're going to do a flex. Oh, no, we won't. What other lines do we like? There's a fucking Vaki line. That's amazing. Rams and Jets. Devontae Adams. Over under 13.75 fantasy points. 72.5 receiving yards. Juiced to the lower. So 6 receptions or less. Which seems kind of hilarious given. I mean, I know the defense has been good, but like the fantasy points feels too low. You can get there with yards or touchdowns or both. That said, receptions. Yeah, I like the fantasy points for Adams. So funny, Lazard. has a line. Let's see. I have so much writing on James Conner today. What's this fantasy point line set at? 17 fantasy points? That feels insanely low. Get a couple things and see what we like best. Arizona defense has been kind of tough, so hard to love the Carolina pieces. Chase Brown's fantasy points feel low considering his workload. In his toughest matchups, he's gone over that both times, I believe. Yeah. And the one time he did, he just didn't get a touchdown. Jerome Ford is interesting. The attempts feel too low. Like given workload. Well, I guess 12.5. They could get behind quickly. Receiving yards. It's just hard to like Ford. He can get there, but like DTR-led offense just feels rough. Who do we think suffers the most with Tillman in and DTR active? Oh my god, I keep forgetting Donta Foreman's on the team. Okay, let's see. Giants in Atlanta. Ugh, man. What a mess. Singletary been getting a bunch of random work. Wandale with Locke feels... Man, that's so fucking funny. I like Mooney. Longest reception. What's your longest reception? 21.5. Feels a little low. See if we can't scout some better lines. Look at that. What? Tajae's been getting like pretty consistent receptions when he's healthy. And he was really effective with Rudolph. That feels interesting. Folks, if you're just joining us, just building a pick'em line. We'll get back into some drafts, answering start-sit questions, just to do it all stream. So if you have any questions, comments, any suggestions on players, matchups, picks, you got DFS questions, I can pull up some projections, answer your questions, give me your sweats. We can talk through your sweats for your playoff best ball contests or your home league or your main events, whatever you're sweating today. We can sweat it together. Let's see. Hobble Gino. I like the under on rushing yards. Because what was it? His knee, right? Yeah. Brian Flores thing. Was it a sack line? I mean a sack. Because he's been eating sacks on third down. They've got the passing attempt set pretty high. It's tempting. No sack line, it looks like. Interceptions are interesting given Flores and what they'll have to face off against, but he likes to eat sacks more than he gives. Interceptions, Darnold's line. The Darnold thing is interesting because like Aaron Jones projects so well against the Seattle defense that just could not stop Josh Jacobs the week before, so the rushing yard feels low, kind of like that. Charbonnet has been getting pretty good receiving yardage when Geno plays, despite Walker. He's at the line at 2.5. So what is Walker's receptions? They have it juiced under 3.5. My God, that feels like a lot. Yeah, he's gone under 4. 3 of the last 4 games. GSM with a tough matchup. You can see that the lower is heavily favored for under 6.5 receptions. Lockett. Yeah, they've got Lockett under 2.5 for like Nana. I don't mind throwing a favorite in there. Because like flexing, some sliders. It's a stupid slip, but it's fun. $2 for $300. Great matchup. Brian Flores, Metcalf, coach speak. Tajay is pretty explosive, and with Mason Rudolph, I expect him to throw to the running backs and Ridley more often. Connor with a nut matchup versus Carolina. Adams just continues to get fed. Pretty decent matchup, all things considered. Swift with the coach speak. Jennings with the awesome matchup. And Caleb Williams just being not complete garbage versus a defense in shambles. Feels pretty good. Jonnu. Jonnu feels interesting. Feels like a pretty low line. Who would I replace with Jonnu? Tajay, maybe? Yeah. Do we like the receptions more, or do we like the fantasy points? I feel like the fantasy points, because you can get there in a multitude of ways. With Waddle out, it feels like he smashes that. Because he's been an absolute target hog. Ramondre's line. Rushing line's interesting. Obviously, you worry about game script, but like the Patriots just seem kind of stubborn. Weather kind of factors in. 47.5 feels low. Is there anyone I'd take out for that? Probably not. Let's see. Checking hour before kickoff. Let's see. Remove Lockett. This feels fun. I'll share this with Cowboys. Here we go. If anybody is interested, this is kind of what we're playing here. I've been running pretty hot. I think we're up like 650 last 3 weeks on pick'ems. I like to throw a couple long shot ones and then a couple key plays. And then let's get back to drafts. Actually, wait. I do want to do, let's see. I like projected here. Jennings with the slider. And then Jonnu. Probably my favorites of those. And then let's go back to some drafts. Thad, if you're still here, brother. What do we got? Onside kick. It's the early slate. What we got? I did my Fleet Flicker. Badge Bros Brawl. 3-person drafts. I don't have a good feel for the 3-person drafts at all. Let's see. Do a fullback dive. Doing a fullback dive, 6-person draft. 5K to first, small field. Ugh. Let's see. Any late breaking coach speak we're missing? No. Checking for news. Charbonnet announces the starter. Yeah. But is it ceremonial or not? Probably partially ceremonial, probably partial. Like he's been really good. And also Walker coming off the calf. They don't have too rich. You want to do a BR next? I'll do this and then we can do a couple BRs. I'm just doing it because like, yeah, it's the entry is high, but the field size is small and the payouts are flat. So like the odds aren't nearly as rough, but I definitely plan to do another BR. So Thad the Chad. Thad the Chad with Brad. Sound good though? Sound good to you, brother? Bow, 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 bow. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Dad, what are you sweating today? Do you have any semifinals teams going in best ball or redraft? I know week 15 was brutal for a lot of folks. Bags. I guess I can share the finding shit has become such a pain in the ass. Is there not an easy way to share this? Apparently not. Oh well. Okay. All Gucci in the Belushi. I know, I'm just busting your balls. I got 4-6 lineups still alive. 4-6 lineups. What in the fuck does that mean? 4 of 6? 46? What is the sixth lineup? I am so lost. Got 6 lineups. Nice. Is that all post-draft stuff? All right. I think we're just gonna keep going the Adams. We're gonna keep writing. Guys have just been getting absolute fed. Anything? Are they all different types of lineups? You got like a bunch of overlap. Are they all live? I'm so bummed that I've got two BBMs live. One of them has CMC on the team, which is a bummer. And then one of the teams that best ball guy and I drafted is in the BBM semifinals. I think it's one of his 5 teams left. And that fucking team has CMC on it too, which fucking sucks. What's up, Historical? Yeah, good luck, Thad. Good luck. I want everybody to get at least one Week 17 sweat, especially with the flatter payouts. Be nice. Just one time. Also, Historical Anomalies joining the chat. Gets his own nut button. We love to nut on our friends and family. Pause. Oh, God, I'm so stopped up. Just play the best plays. That's what we're doing. Playing the best plays. What do we got? My pen is gonna be nutting. Dude, I hope Penix fucking nuts all over the place today. That'd be sick. It's just at least for anything Atlanta left over. Which I don't even know if I benefit from that. I've got like a little bit of Bijan, a little bit of Algier. I don't even know if I have London. I gotta look. Yeah, actually, I can look at our sweats. Let's see. Let's see. So for pre-draft, yeah, we have nothing Atlanta left over. And then Giants. Well, pushing them for Slayton and Neighbors would be nice. That's pre-draft. Post-draft. We've got, yeah. I think Algier is on the BBM team, I would assume. So mop-up duty would be nice. And then, we got... Yeah, y'all just want me to sit here and press the simulator. I haven't messed around with it a lot, simply because like I saw my odds are like 4.5% for my best lineup, and I like that better than seeing my name randomly atop, giving me false hope. All you fuckers tagging me in a top 5, top 20 finish. It's like it's not calibrating me well to get absolutely dusted this week. It was fun for a couple days. The nice thing about it was this week, it actually has the accurate pods. So it was more accurate than it was last week. It uses sleeper projections, so FYI. And some of those weren't being updated live. Yeah, I got tagged in like one top finish, one top 5 finish, one top 10 finish. I'm like, Jesus Christ, guys. Yeah, I think I'll take James Cook. New England matchup. I'm not really sacrificing anything in this 6-man main slate. I'm getting nice projected, nice game environment. And then we can just take what comes at us with quarterback. Actually, you know what? It would be kind of fun in between picks to just do this, wouldn't it? All right, where is it? There we go. Yeah, I know. I'm house and dog sitting for my buddy getting the house prepped for my in-laws, trying to spend time with my wife, and we saw the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie, which was a blast. So I haven't gotten around to that yet, but I do plan on putting that on and listening to it while I do. I got to put up one more set of lights on the front tree. I've got to tidy the fucking house. Lots to do. But I am looking forward to that Best Ball After Dark with Donovan on it. That'll be fun. All right, we click the button. Haunted Sauce, who I met at the Dog Bowl, simulated the top 4. Bullock, friend of the channel and of the vibes, top 11. Let's see, John Boy Beats, 18th. Fantasy football is fun. Look at all these friends and family in this sim playoff. Ashcoats, another friend and family. Wow. Rupesh, look at all these friends and family. Let's see what else we got. Did I make this at all? I did not. There you go. Puppy's doing good. He did start the morning off. Finish this off real quick. I guess naked Jaden Daniels is not the worst thing in the world, is it? It's probably better than naked Goff. Yeah. All right. We just take all the top projected plays. And then let's see. All right, Thad. When you want to rip a BR, let me know. Puppy's doing good. He pissed his mom off by digging out her pepper garden this morning. So that was fun. But overall, he's doing well. He's acclimating well. He's energetic as always, but he's good. He's just, dude, I need us to ship for all right, clicking the button again. Okay, you ready, Thad? Okay. You tell me when you're enter. Tell me I'm in and tell me how many seats, and then I'll hit enter. Since I have the delay, you hit it, type it, I'll enter. How's that sound? I think that's more likely to get me in with you. Yeah, historical, it was her pepper garden, but also she had rosemary and marigolds in it, so it got fucked up. Long story there, but all right. I think I just made it in with you, Thad. Yeah. I don't see you, Thad. All right, pulling up. Dude, I love the Underdog picks in the Deposit Kingdom Discord. Here we go. Oh, dude, you have the dog from The Mask. What's that dog's name? What kind of dog is that? I'm totally. Oh, you know what? His name was Milo in this, and that's my pup. That's our new pup's name. What kind of dog is that? I can't remember for the life of me. Your dog's name is Max. Love that. Love that. Okay, hold on. I gotta share this tab because in this simulation, Donkey Kong 64 won. And Danky, I know Danky. And Emo Cowboy did not make the finals. Scam Newton, saw that name real quick. Surplus of Cash, friend of the channel. Had him on and his partner on in the off season. Money Train, I recognize that username. All right. Love that picture though. That's fucking hilarious. Looks like he's fucking burnt out on that. Whether is that sweet. What does that say? Sweet totes? Sweet tits? Is that strain called sweet tits? Many are asking. All right, we are on the clock. Hold on. Chase Brown over Justin Jefferson. But what if we take both? I do want some Puka. What are we in again? Battle Royale. Let's do Chase Puka. Well, Chase Puka's. Let's do James. Let's do Chase Connor again and see if we can't build a different team this time around under that, because those two guys project so well at running back, and I do like the dual running back. Jack Russell. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right. We got a couple more shots. We got a couple more shots, brother. We'll get in. Love dogs, man. They can be a pain in the ass sometimes, but love dogs. All right. While we're waiting on that, let's click the button again. Dude, I shat right before the stream. I had to wait, dude, so that I had to wake up, let my dogs out, and then I had to go to my buddy's house and let his dog out, feed him and the cat, her and the cats, come back here. My wife was cleaning off our dogs because they played in the yard and got all muddy, and then we see that the fucking pepper and flower garden is torn up. She gets all pissed off. I've got to clean that shit up. Bump the stream back 30 minutes. Finish my fucking coffee, half cold at that point. Take a shit. 1 minute to spare. Shout out bidets. Fucking crazy ass morning. Run the Sims top 9. Why is that? Oh shit, I made the finals. Look at that. 454th. This has to be the CMC team. It's not. It's my 0 running back team. Nice. I guess they do good enough to get me there and then don't do enough. What's the projected score here? 132? Yeah, I mean, this is the team that has the chance, right? Otten out, but got like 11.5 points from Mark Andrews last night. Yeah, but just not enough unique pieces, probably. Unless Jerome Ford goes nuclear week 17 against Cincinnati, which, I mean, or no. Who do the Browns... Who do they play next week? The Dolphins. Ugh, it's a bad running back matchup. Okay, hold on. Oh no. Hold on, brother. I think I want the top tight end. And then the question is, do I do Burrow and Chase Brown? Or do I take the projected and Jalen? Washington has been tough. AJ Brown is banged up. But Jalen Hurts, go Burr. I don't have a wide receiver yet. I could try to take Terry. No, I think we need to build a weird, different team. I mean, I'll take it. I only did 69 BBMs. So I'd make money on BBM on the year. I wouldn't be maxing it. I don't think I'll ever max BBM. It's not the tourney I want to max for ROI and for whatever. Last year made no teams of the finals on, what was it, like 35 or 50 teams. I don't remember, but I had one team in week 16 finishing third. It was Gus Edwards versus CMC. CMC scored late to put it over. Gus did not. That team would have finished third overall in BBM. It was Jordan Love, Jared Goff stacks. But anyway, James Conner. This year on 69 entries, 2 teams in the semis. So it's like the structure is tough, and you see guys doing 150 that are not getting there. So it would fund some of the entries for sure. Yeah, I'll always play it. All right, hold on. To the button again. Boom. Stu Got's here to take your money. What a shitty fucking name. Did we make the finals in this? We did not. What tourney would you max? I'd max weekly winners. I would not max weekly winners. I cannot fucking seem to cash in that, and it's also just so fucking top heavy. So I max some of the puppies, typically the ones with slightly softer advancement structures. Like you're better off maxing stuff if you're a good drafter. Max the stuff with like soft advanced structures and or small finals. So I maxed the big board. I will probably max it again. I will max whatever of the puppies that allows the most to advance out of week 15. I want to max the Chow Chow, or I want to max stuff like the Chow Chow and other stuff. So I want enough bankroll for, Terry Jaden stack right here to finish her off. Finish her off for good. Or we could do Caleb doubles, which do seem kind of chalky. We will. I think that's smart. Do the Caleb double with the off the wall. That feels. The marathon teams are also looking like shit. I get that. Partly though, they were stream drafts because that's all that Underdog would fucking give us when we were doing our 8. I think it turned into like a 10-hour marathon stream here on the channel, and that was tough. Oof, Casey, that's tough. Yeah, I think. Hold on, I know BBM DB has this. So yeah, this is how I'm looking. And I think I had like maybe 16 teams. Yeah. And so I'm cashing in 3 coming into this week. I'd say like half of these at least were stream drafts though. So not super surprising, but yeah, those are dog shit. I'm having a rough year on drafters. Like my fades like Henry and Saquon are gonna fuck up the marathon stuff, right? Because that's cumulative scoring. Not shocked at all by that. Yeah, day of rest my ass. Yeah, it's just gonna be a busy fucking day before a busy day because the in-laws are coming in tomorrow. So as far as like tourneys I'd max, yeah, I'd max big board because top 3 advance. I feel good about how I can play free agency news and draft news. I would max stuff like the Chow Chow, which was like top 4 or whatever, right? And I got more of those in. I don't know if I'm maxed or not. I want enough bankroll to max stuff that makes sense for balancing ROI. Jesus Christ, excuse me, and for like total payout stuff, you know. All right, Thad, real quick. You hear Thad? You ready? We have 11 minutes to get this in. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I think I immediately went in. Damn. Everybody's just slamming these in, Thad. Yeah, BBM doesn't make sense to max for my bankroll. Like, I make good money. I'll make that fucking good of money. I'd like to retire early if fucking possible. So bankrolling that'd be like half my bankroll because I think I put in like 8K this year, 8,500, something like that. Got a little bit of partnership money from Underdog, obviously, to help. And then did some of the promo stuff. Got some of the best ball rakeback stuff. But, I think I did like 950 teams across Underdog and drafters with like 2 on DK for stream stuff. So we got like 2 more shots. We'll get it. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to max BBM for me and how it is. In fact, the only way I was going to max BBM is last year's Underdog Cardio Club top finisher got all 150 bankrolled. So I max if they bankroll me, obviously. If they bankroll me and max, I'll max. Out of my bankroll, though, doesn't make sense. I think I'll never do 69, good bit. I don't think I needed to do more than like 60, to be honest. But I might run 69 back, do like 20 early, and then just sprinkle them throughout the summer. Hammer the late info stuff, and hammer the late info stuff better, and not worry about the ADP. Just worry about who sucked or who didn't. I don't think the finals in this either. Mythology, 18th, though. Nice. A Mahomes-worthy stack, looking better than ever. Look at this wide receiver room, though. Amon-Ra, Adams, worthy. Nice. Kittle, Bowers, nice. Warren, Ford, Jamal Williams, Cam Akers. Okay, if this team... Yeah, that would be fucking wild. I guess that would just be, like, insanely spiked games out of... from Mahomes with an Amon-Ra has gotten some 30-point games. Oh, shit. I forgot I was in a BR. Okay, we took some Jamar Chase. Chasing Chase, chasing Puka, chasing Jefferson, chasing Connor. That all seems good and fine. Yeah, I mean, he's looking okay. He'd just be looking a whole fucking lot better with Winston and DTR, right? Yeah, like fucking... Yeah, a couple dead spots on that Mythology team. But if you get 25 to 30 points out of Amon-Ra and Adams and Worthy, and then Kittle, Bowers, Kittle can have a 3-touchdown game. But like that's you're filling out your wide receivers and your flexes with some good shit, right? So 15, 20-point games out of that's 18th, you know. Sick. We get James Conner at a 1-pick discount. Conner and Chase feels very nice. All right, this is good. I mean, I should have fucking done. No familiar faces for. Actually, I think I know Trev. I think that's Travioli. I think. 4-digit IQ. Fuck you. Victhina! Look at that! Not in the finals in this one either. Yes, I did do eliminators. I did not make any past week 13, I believe. I think I did like 15 or 20. Hold on the clock. Achane versus San Francisco. Is that nice? Is that good? Is he healthy? We'll do HM. Little bit discount. You want dual running back in these mostly. Yeah, I like the Eliminator a lot. I wanted to do more, and I kind of got some bad run out, but I enjoy Eliminator a lot. I don't know if I would have maxed. Nice. What's the team? Oh, he's inactive? Brutal. Yeah, I mean, that's not surprising, though. When you get benched for DTR, yeah, went high, went long, went hard. Check for some last-minute news for folks. If you have any start-sit, taking any start-sit, you got start-sit. Get your start-sit here. Michael Penis starting at quarterback. And I guess the projected Njoku thing looks nice, but like Hammy has me worried. We've seen that get re-aggravated before and hamper dudes. Sad saying I got an eliminator to week 14. Oh, yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Because there was still a lot of QB, wide receiver, and running back injuries late. And then you had like a Saquon dud and Henry dud last week. So I feel like eliminator really got funky this year. Guys like God, I mean, like some of my heavy eliminator guys were like Christian Kirk, Godwin, Jacoby. Jacoby wasn't really viable until Adams got traded. Just tough. Casey saying his eliminator team he's sweating is Saquon, Kyron, Chase Brown, Rico. Fuck yeah, dude. A lot of good floor and ceiling there. What's the advancement structure for eliminator this week? Is it top 1, top 2? What do you got to get to advance out? I don't remember what the fucking finals are. CD, Brian Thomas, Sutton, D-Rob, Amari. I mean, CD and Brian Thomas, you could lock in. 5 out of 10? Fuck yeah. Oh, no. CD's like 15 to 20 points projected. Brian Thomas between 12 and 20. Like, I feel good. I would feel good about that if I was you. All right, we're gonna do Jennings over DJ Moore this time. And then, so that leaves us with Kyler, although I think that's negatively correlated with Connor more than it's not. Purdy to Jennings. Or naked Goff, naked Darnold, naked Caleb. 115. Oh, see that? Yeah. See, I very well might max Eliminator next year because like the price point pretty fine. 115 person finals awesome. And what was the? It's like what, 40 or 50K to first? I don't remember. But yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Week 16, 5 out of 10 advance to 115 person final. Awesome structure. I think the only reason why I didn't max this year is because I just ran out of bankroll, to be honest. 100K to first. God damn, yeah. That's a great fucking contest. Great fucking contest where every week matters. So, like, you could get away with Saquon fades because you just had to avoid the cut line. And the cut lines were aggressive, what, weeks 12, 13, 14, something like that? They were... All right. Tyler's getting drafted more often. Purdy to Jennings feels pretty good. Or do you do naked Caleb? What would be weird enough to hit? Let's do naked Caleb. It's BR. You got to do something wrong. All right, Bad. You got 2 minutes. Bad, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Fuck. Snap fill. Bummer. We tried for an hour and a half. Bad. All right. Back to the sim. Load it again. Running up. Pretty low score. Although I think last year's score was like around there, wasn't it? Yeah, we got one more week. We'll start earlier. We'll try earlier. How's that bad? And actually, we didn't want to do a BR. We wanted to do I'll save my single entry. How's that? Handshake? I will save my, what was that? The flea flicker. I like that a lot. I did it earlier in the week when the ADP was soft. So I'll save my single entry for you because that usually takes longer to fill. Any familiar names in the top? Oh, top 10, Star Kindler. He's probably not here anymore, but look at that. A man not afraid to be unique and scroll down. Oh my God, if he won top 10 with Zamira White, that would be fucking hilarious. What were the quarterbacks? Wow, look at him going 3 quarterbacks with an elite. Sticky Kush. Hey, the what? Is your dog playing in the what? What can I call you? I see on Discord your nickname is Chili. I need something to be able to call you because calling you the what doesn't really do it for me. No offense. All right, on the clock. It's a BR, right? I'm not taking Josh Allen. I think Connor over Bijan makes too much sense. Bijan's getting taken away from Algier. Connor's not getting taken away from anybody. I dig it. You can give me any moniker. I just don't want to call you the what. No offense. Fucking stupid to say out loud. I'm in a room alone to myself. That's all I'm saying. You're not stupid. You might be stupid. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't want Bijan. What do we think? Puka, Adams, Let's do Puka. The Jets have been so fucking sad. So Connor Puka out of the 5 spot feels unique. Nice to meet you, Brandon. Nut for Brandon, everyone. Nut for Brandon. Pause. Cheers. Cheers to Brandon. Let's see. Dude, what a week. You get a team in the finals and you bank something in the BR. That'd be fucking sick. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not chess, Liam. Myers, friend of the Deposit Kingdom, though. Look at that score that wins. That's low. Burrow, Goff, Kyron, Walker, Dead, Dowdle, Nice, Irving. Pretty solid room, all things considered. Man, that's interesting. You would essentially have 2 dead spots in Brooks and Rice. Yeah, no wonder. Historical Anomaly saying, Cowboy, you will have to do show and tell of all the merch from the Underdog house. That's a good idea. I have a lot. Here's the fun one. Hold on, we got 1 pick away, and then I'll share the fun one. It came off the wall. I had it on the wall for Bindle's stream. Bindle's Mathology and I did a stream. And then, all right, hold on. Yeah, I like this. All right, here. Look at this fucking thing. This is the big one. Underdog pool floaty. Koozies, coasters, some Connect 4. They have like custom Connect 4 pieces. Hats, blanket, a bunch of shirts, a couple bags. What else? The bolo tie. Love the bolo tie. What else? I think that was it. Oh, and a couple like stickers and decals. Yeah, the pool floaties helped. Dude, it was raining so fucking much. We were outside in the tents and the water got to like 3 inches, like around your feet on the AstroTurf. It was fucking insane. It was so fucking wet. It was so wet, bro. So much squirt. I like Janu over Kittle for sure. So we're just doing this BR of like guys I like better, have projected better in my head. And then as far as stacks are concerned, running backs, don't mind Jones, don't mind Pollard as one-offs. Taylor correlates, not as much drafted. Tajay could get there if Pollard misses time. He'll get all the work, so that's interesting. You need some chaos to happen in BR. And then as far as stacks are concerned, you could do it. Let's see. Stafford skinny, which just feels so bad. Tua skinny, which feels bad as well. The Sims tell us naked quarterback, not so bad. Tyler, we haven't correlated yet, but he's just looked like such dog shit. Despite nut matchups, I'd rather just say Connor is the engine. Naked Goff, naked Darnold, naked Caleb feel fine. And then I don't think I'd take. I mean, maybe Neighbors. Neighbors versus Atlanta, actually. I haven't gotten enough of him. If you go 3 route. I just like Jennings so much more. I think it's just my stand this week. I'll get dusted if Jennings doesn't get there. Correlates with Janu. Yeah. And then we could do Purdy to Janu. I feel like you just need some weird fucking shit to happen. Goff ceiling is stupid with Chicago. Maybe just take a naked quarterback to get different. Because Goff could hit his ceiling with like some random rushing shit. Tim Patrick, who no one's drafting. Laporta, Amon-Ra, Gibbs, all sharing, but no one nuking. But Caleb naked feels more alive, I think. Okay. All right, folks. Hour 40. Let's see. Let's check the pick'em lines one more time. Let's see if we can't rustle up something good. Games haven't I looked at yet? I mentioned the Ramondre Stevenson rushing line looked okay. Brian Thomas Jr. I like. What's his fantasy points at? I like the over on that a lot. Let's see. What's Josh Reynolds at? I didn't see any strong coach speak about Josh Reynolds. I just want to get a team to the finals. Baker Mayfield fucking it up in Dallas. Man, they got Evans juiced. Out of this world. Rashad White. I mean, how stupid would it be to just do Rashad White and Bucky Irving rushing yards overs? It is Dallas. Defense has been a little bit better. Shakir, 6 targets. You just shouting that out? In the cold fucking weather, you really think so? Does it have his targets? It has his targets at 7. And they've been like really running back focused. Let's see. Which sucks because like the New England passing offense would be awesome. I'm tempted to take the Mac Jones passing over. He's hit the over in the last 3 games. You're so sharp, bro. Your brain cock is so massive. Which of these lines feels better, Rashad White or Bucky? Probably Bucky because he can hit it in one go. I don't love the. It's tough. He's going against Tampa Bay because he needs to get there via receiving, and he hasn't really used that much. What's up, Wilby? Ford or Tracy PPR? Probably Ford. How you doing, bud? Good luck this week, by the way. Good to see you again. Let's see. Ford, Tracy. Yeah, projections say Ford. Looking at Thorman's stuff. Yeah, Ford. Ford and go with God. Good luck, brother. It both feels bad, but Ford's likely to see 80 to 90% of the workload. Tracy's splitting randomly with Singletary. Also kind of banged out. Also with Drew Lock. Yeah. Yeah, good luck. I think you're better off there for projected workload. And if they get to the goal line, Tracy's getting stubbed out randomly for Singletary. And Drew Lock is also more of a rushing threat, I think, than DTR is to the overall game environment. Good luck, brother. I hope, I don't know how many teams you got going this week, but I wish you the best. Hope you get your shit. Out of my 1K, but still in 4 semis to salvage the season. Hey, man, just takes 1. Good luck. On the clock or something? Oh, no, it's just delayed. Get a good nut button for Wilby for good luck. Under Spencer Rattler feels nice. We can run the ball a lot. T-minus 9 minutes to kick off. Oh, so excited. So excited. What's a good Kendra Miller under? Ooh. He hasn't really been getting a lot of receptions. They've got him juiced down. I like that a lot. Maybe this is the line. Cleared down to 0. Let's see. I like that. Any better line we can get with some plus money? Wasn't MVS banged up? Yeah, he was banged up. He is their only receiver, though. Let's go to the coach speak, see if they say anything about it. We got a couple minutes to build one last little sharp line. Let's see. Had a little bit of a setback in his rehab with illness. He's dealing with multiple things. Hopefully we get him back tomorrow. So it sounds like it might just straight up be out. Yeah, fuck it. It's worth throwing him on there. Building a fuck it line anyway. Let's see. You have your line at. Rattler is so bad. What do we got? Tempted to take 38.5 feels pretty low. He can get there with one catch. Pretty strong coach speak. Ezekiel Elliott, hilarious fucking line. First quarter rushing, 1 yard. First half, 3.5. Feels stupid, but it's fun. We're saying fuck it. We're saying fuck it. We're saying fuck it. We're saying fuck it. Oh, fair enough. All right, a couple long shot slips. We can press the button a couple more times. Let's see. Oh, sad. Sad. Oh, made the finals, 140th. It's got to be the 0 RB team. Yep. Yeah, I just don't see any way that the CMC team makes it through. Hard to do that with your first round pick being toast. Didn't make it in this one. Buckeye Bills, nice. I'll make it in this one. Sad. Casey saying, haven't been seeing Danky at the top of the Sims. Yeah. Are you Danky, Casey? I saw Danky in the top 20 in one of my Sims, and I've only pressed the button like 10 times. Oh, tough. Yeah. Well, nice to finally meet you, Danky. That makes sense. I just now noticed your profile pictures at Donkey. I don't know if I've met you in chat before. I see your name all over the place, though. I saw you top 20 in one of these. Purple people here is nice. Good luck, brother. Hey, man, you know what? Nico, you never know. Nico with the low flex score as long as you hit. If you hit a fucking nuke, it doesn't matter, right? It is tough though, especially Gibbs. Like your first or second round picks going against first, second round Gibbs is tough. Such a good fucking good time sink. I had 4.5% when I looked likely to make the finals before the games played out. Yeah. Last button click. Anyone? Oh, Starkiller making the top 10 again. Is it the same team? Yep, same team. Nice. Probably because like Worthy and Mahomes giving him such good usable scores in his pod. He's got to have some good leverage then, I assume, with Kyron or Kyron and Zoomer White. Run the Sims in the top 15 again. And this is using sleeper projected, so FYI. Detroit Lions. This better have Lions on it. Wow, what a phony. Detroit Lions with a finals sim team with no Lions on it. What's it like to be a fucking liar? All right, last one, I swear. Probably gonna make it. All right, cool. Name the finals 2 out of 20 clicks. We'll take it. Folks, thank you so much to everybody that joined us for this nice 2-hour stream, ripping drafts, answering start-sit questions, talking all things dogs, Christmas, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Week 16 semifinal sweats. Good luck, everybody. Hope you smash. Hope you get your nuke outcome games. Hope you made all the right start-sits. Hope you made all the right clicks. Peace, love, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Good luck, and to Texas politics. Whether you were lurking or you're just popping in, good to see you. Good luck, brothers, sisters, whatever the fuck you identify as. Today, I identify as a finals team. Manifest it. Good luck, everybody. Peace, love. Crack on.